Welcome to our city. I'm Alonzo Jones, sitting in for Mayor Chris Bowich. Here's what's going on this week around our city. On Tuesday, June 15th at 10 a.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the DARE graduation ceremony at the Dr. Albert Einstein School, number 29, located at 919 North Broad Street. On Wednesday, June 16th at 9:30 a.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the DARE graduation ceremony at the Terrence C. Raleigh School, number 7, located at 436 First Avenue. Later that evening at 6 p.m., Mayor Bowich will join Senator Raymond Lesniak, Assemblywoman Annette Keano, and Assemblyman Joe Crying in presenting green initiatives for business owners at the El Salvadorian Restaurant. This is an information session on green initiatives, renewable energy grants, financing, and tax credits for business owners and individuals. For more information, please call 908-624-0880. On Thursday, June 17th at 9 a.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the Pre-Father's Day Economic Empowerment Program at the Stephen Sampson Center. The event is open to all City of Elizabeth residents, seniors, young adults, and boys. For more information, please call 908-820-4130. Following that event at 11:45 a.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the grand opening and ribbon cutting for Larry and David's Bagels, located at 182C Elmore Avenue. Immediately after that event, at 12 p.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the grand opening and ribbon cutting of Tacos and Things, a Mexican kosher restaurant located at 123 Elmore Avenue. On Friday, June 18th at 8 a.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the 7th Annual Homeland Security and Fire Safety Conference at Kean University. Emergency personnel from throughout the state meet to discuss topics such as homeland security, terrorism, and more. For more information, please call 908-737-0230. On Saturday, June 19th at 12 p.m., Mayor Bowich will attend the 6th Annual Juneteenth celebration in the City of Elizabeth. The event acknowledges the African American emancipation from slavery and will be held at the Mount Teman Church located at 160 Madison Avenue. It will feature guest speakers, praise dancers, singers, games, free food, and more. For more information, please call 908-820-4238. Later that afternoon at 3 p.m., Mayor Bowich will attend his annual Mayor's Cup Little League Tournament. The event will be held at Sisselman Field, which is located on the corner of Monroe Avenue and Neck Lane, and will feature trophy presentations. Following that event at 3:30 p.m., Mayor Bowich will join the Fort Leonard Tower residents in their 43rd annual building anniversary party. The event will feature great food and music by DJ Dino. And most importantly, we'd like to wish everyone a very happy Father's Day on Sunday, June 20th. For more information on these and other events this week, please contact the Public Information Office at 908-820-4124. Today, I'm happy to welcome Kathy Salomon. She is the Manager of Public Relations at the Trinitas Regional Medical Center in Elizabeth. Kathy has suffered from sleep issues for many years, and she's here today to talk about her experience as a sleep study patient at the Trinitas Comprehensive Sleep Disorder Center. How are you, Kathy?
I'm doing very well, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Please describe some of your symptoms.
Well, the biggest symptom was a real lack of energy throughout the day. Usually at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I would just go into this major slump, and it would be very, very tough for me to get out of it. During the night, I would snore very, very terribly, and my husband would have to wake me up. I would never be aware of how I was snoring, and he would simply touch me and wake me up, and then I would go back to sleep. But I would do this numerous times during the course of the night, so it started to be a real problem.
Now, what was the hardest part of dealing with your sleep problem?
Well, knowing that I was causing problems for my husband and him not being able to get a good night's sleep was one issue, and then the other issue was very simply just trying to be alert and awake during the course of the day while I was really sorely sleep deprived. And one of the other issues that was of a concern of mine was the fact that I travel about an hour to my job here in Elizabeth. So I have to be awake and alert just to deal with the traffic every day, and it's 1 hour going down and then an hour going back. And on any given day, there can be some kind of traffic issue that prolongs that trip.
Right.
So just sometimes the very simple things that need to get done in your day were things that were tough for me to do, simply because I just wasn't rested enough.
Okay. Now, how long do you think that you might have suffered from this problem?
I think probably most of my adult life. It's been an issue for me, and I really should have had a clue about this because I guess about 10 years ago, my older brother underwent some issues with sleep and had to have a sleep study done, and it never occurred to me that there would be any kind of genetic link or familial link in it. And it was only after I started to do some research that I learned that, yes, in fact, siblings can have these kinds of issues. There's not a definite genetic trait that they've been able to identify, but there's that tendency for people to within a family to experience these kinds of issues.
Now, you mentioned that you found out it might have been a genetic trait. How did you obtain this information? You have to go through a sleep specialist, or?
Yes, actually, I started to do some research on my own, and since I work at Trinitas, and I was aware that we have a sleep study, a sleep center, I went down to speak with them there, and they said, well, go on the website and start to do some research. And I became so interested, and based upon what I learned, it seemed to me that I really was a good candidate to have a sleep study done. So I think it was in October of 2007, I ended up having to go to the hospital to have an emergency endoscopy because I was having a very difficult time swallowing, and I just felt this terrible burning sensation in my throat. And as it turned out, I learned that after they did this endoscopy, they told me that my esophagus was all inflamed, and that what I was experiencing at that point was an episode of GERD, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is essentially this inflammation. And I had done the research on the website and found that this GERD could be, in fact, associated with sleep disorders, because essentially you're not breathing right as you're sleeping, and that's what's causing, at that point, that was what was causing this terrible inflammation. So I went to the sleep center and underwent a sleep study that involved basically going to the center at the hospital and having a number of monitors put on my head and on my arms and my legs, and then sleep technicians monitored my sleep patterns through the course of the night, and they were able to take all that information and generate data, generate information in a complete report that showed that, for example, during a 1 hour period, I stopped breathing 16 times.
Wow.
And those stoppages, those sleep, those breathing cessation stoppages might have lasted, a few moments, a few seconds, and those were the times when I would snore, and my husband would wake me up, but I would never be aware of that snoring, and I was never aware of that gasping for breath.